In pro football, the ritual of dumping a cold bucket of Gatorade onto the head coach has come to symbolize victory, camaraderie, and joy. The first coach to be christened was Bill Parcells, but it wasn't a friendly gesture.
Jim Burt dumped the first Gatorade on him strictly to stick it to him. It was in pure anger.
I know I'd been on Burt pretty good during the course of the week about something.
All during the week, you know, he would make little comments in the locker room regarding Burt getting his ass handed to him.
Even for him, it was overboard, and it was brutal.
He made the week miserable for me. One of his comments was, if you don't have thick skin, you can't be in this game.
Game is winding down. He comes up to me. He said, you know, that Parcells, you know, he's such a sucker. We ought to get him with something. I said, Burt, what do you mean we ought to get him with something?
So I dumped the Gatorade on him. I said, hey, coach, you got to have thick skin in this game.
Like, dump it over, coach, you're a jerk. And that's about the way it was done.
That was the first time anyone had done anything like that. They're like, you know, looking around like, oh my, what's going to happen now?
I think maybe that was his way of getting me back.
That's how it all started.
Since that time, it's taken on a life of its own.
Then Harry Carson took it over, I guess. I don't know how the transformation happened there.
It first evolved with Harry. Once he seen it was okay. He'd put the security outfit on and do all kinds of stuff, and he made it a lot of fun after that.
I borrowed the hat, and I borrowed the top coat of Dr. Hal Gardy, our dentist, and I got the bucket.
Within the last minute or the last 30 seconds, they could still pretty much be assured that I'd be concentrating on something else.
He encouraged us to show feelings and emotions, so he wouldn't stop that. If we wanted to do it, hell, if it makes you happy, do it, because I can take that wet stuff for a few minutes to make my guys happy on the other end of that.
Bill was like one of us. Bill enjoyed having fun.
Here comes Harry Carson now, and they get it.
You got to go to their level sometimes. I think they felt pretty good about that.
It's about sportsmanship. It's about an affection that you have for your coach. It's like the ultimate compliment to be drenched with the Gatorade bucket.
I think it's become part of Americana in sport, and I think it's a little passé anyway now, so I felt like it was just part of a celebration. The team was happy that we won, and I was part of that, and I was happy as well.